N, you say?
You know him?
I know of him, definitely. He's been a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
He slaughtered many of my people in cold blood.
Huh.
Why bring him up?
Well, no reason.
Hmm?
What's wrong? Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem?
No. Don't worry about it. It's just a passing thought.
Yeah? Oh, I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early. Get some rest while you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Night.
Soft beds really are comfy. Who knew? I'm fairly sure that you always slept well, even in sleeping bags. Same. You lot, weren't you even a little nervous? Clearly you were nervous enough for all of us, judging by those dark circles under your eyes. I couldn't just meekly go to sleep after getting here and processing all that information. Sounds more like excitement than nerves, if you ask me. Especially with that baby. Well, looks like last night's jumble of information will soon be sorted out in the war room. Right. Well, we should probably start making a move over in the war room, over to the war room then. Right, agreed. Monica said, "You take the lift down. You take the lift down near." But okay, whatever. All the way there, huh? Okay then. Yep. Well, I already got to the war room, so I just can just... There's something over there. I guess we're walking then. I don't know if they're gonna teleport us to another area, so may as well check it out on foot.
I think we can take that elevator down to the war room.
Hold on, there's
Been a
something
while
here.
since my last war council. Hope this isn't one of the boring ones.
Hop, hop, hop!
But yeah, Bison, what's up, man? In a dream, sticky down. Alright, what the fuck? Okay, so not up here. Got it. Alright, time to jump.
I don't want to die.
Really, game? Oh my god. Alright, let's actually eat something here.
And you can't stop me.
Someone's sheet music. Yeah, I'll do all the other ones later. EXP boost. Oh no.
Been waiting for this.
This has me raring to go.
If it's food related, I'm there. All right, everyone. Time to head out.
Okay, and I think that's everywhere. Alright, give me 1 second.
Okay then. Sneaking into Agnes Castle, huh?
Seems we won't be catching a break anytime soon.
So this person who knows where the true queens are... who was it again?
You're looking for Gondor.
Ah, that's right. So then, we've just got to find this Gondor, break him out of the prison camp and get the spark out of there.
Luckily, they don't kill us immediately after we've been captured. We're held beneath the castle, in a detention facility.
To perform forced labor?
There's that as well. But mostly, it's to set an example.
Example?
On the day of an eclipse, once a year, they hold a mass execution of prisoners at Hope's Rest, a hill on the castle's south edge. The whole event gets projected high into the sky.
Alright, take it easy, Vyson. They really just hold a big ass execution.
Oh no. So that's what you meant.
It's to show us we're powerless.
And the place they do this is Hope's Rest. What kind of sick joke is that?
The next eclipse falls about a month from now. So that's our deadline for what we've got to do. Contact the prisoner and get the intel on the Queens.
A month.
Mio,
Well, no two ways about it. We better get started now.
yeah? And we better hurry. We can't waste a single day.
Let's say we make it in without a hitch. Won't the you-know-what give us away?
Uni, I don't think we do know.
The red glowing Mobius eye thing.
Oh,
Bad.
Those eye patches I gave you? There's a special alloy embedded in them. Long as you got that, you'll be near invisible. Slip clean under their noses.
And after we've got the info, how do we get out?
You've put the Kavesi Annihilator out of commission. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Even if we get out, what about your lot?
You don't need to worry about them. They knew the risk.
That doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, well, that's how we do things.
But still,
I'll tell you too. Be prepared to make sacrifices.
All right. However, only as our absolute last resort. Is that fair?
That's awfully kind of you. But kind doesn't win wars. There's a Nopon called Samon in engineering. He'll be able to find you a way into the castle. Get the details from him.
Mrs. Samon's engineering department. Go down the lift near Dalgun's Cliff, and you'll find it in no time. It's a big lift that you took to get here. You know the one? Right. Oh, that's it. Ciao. Oh, what? You're not gonna show us the way? There's a strategy meeting we have to be at, discussing what to do after the infiltration. Oh, you're infiltrating the prison too? Well, it was originally our plan. I see. Well, looking forward to working with you then. Well, I'm sorry, not going to be all buddy with you. There's only 5 of you, by the way. What, was Monica supposed to be the last one? Look at it from their perspective. We essentially took the Ouroboros powers that were originally intended for them. But what does that have to do with any of this? Well, let's just play our part for now. We should get to the engineering. Well, I mean, it makes sense why they're mad, because you took what they actually worked for.
Would you believe it? Scratch that, scratch that, scratch that.
Okay, so there's something in the war room. Also, is she not with us? Oh, she doesn't join us for this op. So she doesn't join us either, so
I go wherever you go.
That's interesting. Alright, let's go down. Okay, I think the quest is in the war room. Yep, figured. Ah!
Always nice to see a new face.
So we need to go back to him every time we destroy a war clock, I guess? Or a flame clock? Man, what's the accessory do anyway? Guspers. Master Arts will be 100% what? Alright, nah, we keeping that. So I guess we come back here once we destroyed more flame clocks. I was gonna say, oh, why don't we go destroy the castle's flame clock? But then I remember, you know, Ends there, and he kind of mopped the floor with all of us unapologetically. Alright, let me see. Okay, now they show that it's on our map? Really? They didn't show, like, those little quest markers before. I wonder what changed.
I'm feeling like I could...
Or is it because a bit of the area has been revealed? And there's the city's camp. It's weird you have to be like right up on it just to discover it. Training ground. Okay, so we have to get in there somehow. That door's locked too. Are you kidding me, man? Is there a way to like get up there, maybe? I guess I can't go in there yet? Or do I have to like go around somehow?
This is some story.
Yay, okay, nope. Trying to think, do I have to climb up and then jump down? That's... I don't see anywhere we could like fall out of. Yeah, no, I think we're just locked out of here. Or do we have to climb up from somewhere?
I don't want to die.
Okay, well that happened.
It sure would be terrible if we fell from here.
Off we go.
Kind of funny that our hero character doesn't have to wear an eye patch, but we do. I guess because of the Ouroboros thing. They really made it high up just so you can jump off the bitch.
What kind of place is this?
The ion booster. Hey, I think I got what I needed.
Oh, a container.
No, great. Summon, what do you want? Well, not what you want, but what I had to do with you. If it's a side quest, I doubt he's gonna... Excuse me, are you Summon? Yes, indeed. Are you our friends Flamed Ouroboros? I heard everything from Monica. We'll lend spare ship to friend, no worry. Thank you very much for this. She good ship. Boundary the name. Feels friends feel free to use. Whoa, that's a nice piece of kit, this. I've never seen a real ship before, except for in textbooks. If friends feel gratitude, can show respect and add Mr. in front of name. Mr. Summer. Sorry to cut the pleasantry short, but could you tell us more about the infiltration plan? At least ask about the boat first. Fine. Some explain, so listen up. Surroundings of Agnes Castle are under exceptionally strict guard, nothing to expect, or unexpect. Even most state-of-the-art cloaking device approached by 11 is greeted with shooting and shouting in short of ship landing. That's why we approach en route that would go around the Etheria Sea. Hey, Wave, it's your favorite area. From the sea, huh? Wait, if they discover us in the drink, then wouldn't we be royally snuffed? Ethereal Sea shrouded in black fog. If you ship the glide along the surface of the sea, will not show up on radar scan from above. Right, good thinking. Then proceed to explain nitty gritty. We must make ship shape. Friends have to help also. It not run as is. There's not enough fuel for running at your boundary. Then that's the problem. It sounds like you need some good old-fashioned physical labor. Sign me up. Salmon happy to see friends so enthusiastic. Could never hope to carry more than carry 300 ether cylinders by ownself, so things look super choppy. 300? Do we really have that many? Or need that many? Friends need reminder. Once depart on ship, there's nowhere to top up before our land of destination. That does make sense. Sure, but where the sparks are we gonna get that many cylinders? Not here, that for sure. We poured all fuel we had into making the prototype. In other words, we have to figure out a whole supply chain from nothing. Perish the thought, friend. Simon never expected friends could provide alone. Only need to associate a I almost said Paimon of Simon. Would friends like to go see Timna and explain the situation? So that's the person that can get us the cylinders. Assuredly, Timna come from 1/6 of many houses, or mighty houses. What the fuck? Should be no big deal to part 100 ether cylinders, or even 1,000. What are the 6 houses? Let's see. A very fancy house in holding very important people. Alright, we got it. Where can we find this Timna? In Callium residential quarter of the city. Great, then let's go then.
Always nice to see a new face.
The world could always use more heroes. Alright, so there is stuff over here.
Here we go.
Sitting out here being like, nah, I can do this with one hand, nigga.
It'd be rude not to.
So many freaking up-on silvers. Thermal parts. I think I can actually make some pretty decent gems now.
I say we go here.
Wait, why can't we open the menu? Hold on. Oh, you can't open the menu in the elevator. I really should start using a luring enemy mechanic, but I almost like never use it. Oh, my nose. Why? Yeah, let's see.
According to Mr. Salmon, Timna's place should be around here.
Do you really think she can come up with 300 ether cylinders?
Let's see. Come back from expedition. Wait, if I find a fortune clover. I'm so jelly. You'll have 7 in notes. Oh no. There are people who don't welcome war, perhaps. Let's see. Let's see. Even though let's recognize some happen to remain expected. Oh, great. Now they're explaining politics. I just realized. The Nippon needs are many. Okay. Bro, they really keep making us teleport around this damn city.
Always nice to see a new face.
The world could always use more heroes. God, my fucking nose, man. It's like actually trying to kill me right now.
Is that Bonnet digging up ore?
Let's see.
Bonnet digging up ore.
I wonder how hard it is to get money in Xenoblade 1 compared to, like, the rest of the series. Like, because in 2, you barely had to use money for almost anything, and... what is it? Fucking Xenoblade 3 has an auto-sell system, so it's whatever, and you don't have merc missions, so... like, stuff is pricey in this game, but it's not as bad as you'd expect. As long as you're just, you know, fighting, use chain attacks, and call it a day. Bro, can we get a speed up on this fucking... on the elevator? Not elevator, on the ladder. Oh my god, no. Look. Please, just no more ladders.
So cold. Whose bright idea was it to put a warehouse in the arse end of nowhere?
A surprise attack. Come on in.
Oh, we can
Overfall! Over here! Cheers, not again! Keep it in check! Right, flat! Demon! No! Fine! I've got you here!
Come on.
Thanks for the support! Mow them down just like that.
Enemies walking away from me.
Am I doing okay with the heals?
Come on.
Cheers, not again.
There we go. I was about to say, if you don't stay dead, my dude.
I'm hanging in there.
Protect my friend.
Oh, we're still fighting.
Are you pissed?
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
We've been found.
I'm the girl with the gun.
I see you!
Oh, that looks like it's not doing that.
You're going, Uni!
I know just where it hurts the most.
Just as planned, eh, Tyon? Eat it!
Myopic scream!
My bones!
No ball.
Demolition!
Myopic scream.
And we're done.
Way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Oh, look, it's another freaking, another ether deposit.
You can never
think
go
we
wrong
found
with
this?
some ether.
You know, with all that ether I have built up, you sure don't find a lot of Pharaonuses out here. Or, not Pharaonus, what the fuck are they called? Foragers.
Leave it to me. You think you're all that, do ya?
Falcon.
Demon Slayer! Demon Slayer! Spear point!
No ball.
It's all power
Set your blade! In the back! Demon Slayer!
Nothing a bit of teamwork couldn't handle.
Whatever happened to not being careless?
It's fucking birds, dude. Alright. Okay, the container.
Come to uni.
No, no. Okay, I was about to say no! Alright. Bro, why she gotta remind me of that one chick? I forgot what her name was. But she was like a really buff, muscly chick with an eye patch. Do y'all not remember? Did y'all really forget? Then up on the... Fucking... If y'all would just remember shit. No, it was a code word. So. Ah, okay, I see what's going on. The code word is specifically because she's working with people. Why am I not surprised? Also, the reason I didn't read that is just because in the back of my head I'm just like,
Always nice to see a new face. Cheers.
oh wow, yeah, she aggro like crazy.
Very well. Fleeting form. I see you. Why? The
Come on. Yeah, we're done. Bro, Uni legitimately is one of my strongest characters when you take it to the account of her crit. I heard a ruckus out here. Anything I need to worry about? No, not even slightly. Nobody's here. Right. I prepared the ether cylinders. Take them and go. Thanks.
Would you believe it?
Oh, a container. Oh, seriously? It's right there, but there's no way to it.
job well done. Salmon pull all-nighter to install. Expect to be shipshape by tomorrow morning.
That soon?
Salmon never flounder. Always get job done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you not necessary. Salmon is fixer-upperer by trade.
What's that?
Ah, this is ultimate vessel.
Ultimate vessel?
That right. Even Vortexing Raging Great Sea not slow advance. It'd go down in history as queen of boats. Still work in progress, but sure to bring to fruition someday. It's someone's dream.
Wow.
And like that, we got that taken care of. So now we gotta go all the way back to Sword March. Actually, hold on. Can I? Nope, there's nowhere. Well, no, there's that back door. It leads upstairs to this container.
It'd be rude not to.
And now we just gotta return to Sword March. Go all the way back over here. I don't know if Wave is still here or not. Actually, Wave, I'm curious. What do you think of the story so far for Xenoblade 3? Mine is the freaking out because Tyon acted like me with babies.
There. All done.
Wow! Amazing!
Okay, I'll bag you the next one. I even brought the materials and stuff. Make me something mega cool, yeah?
Sure. What kind of blade do you want? Sword? Gun?
Fists.
Okie dokie.
Hey. If we didn't have to fight each other, you think that could have been Yoren?
Yoren, did you ditch training again just to work on this stuff? Did not. I'm not skiving. I just had a bad headache. I gave notice too.
Excuse me? No one did that for you, right?
Yeah, I'm used to doing it.
Okay, it's done. Hold on. Is that...
Who's that? Lance?
Oh, that's so
this one's
cute.
Uni, and this is Noah.
Hey, that looks just like me. Good job, matey.
Huh?
I love it, Yoren.
Yeah?
Yeah. We don't have your talent. All we can do is slash and shoot each other. But you create things.
Hey, so who's this? We know someone like that?
Looks like a real tough fella.
That's... it's me.
What?
This is you.
It looks nothing like you.
Yeah, but, like, that's what I want to end up like, someday.
He wanted to be part of Mobius.
Silly, huh?
It's not silly. I believe in you. I've seen exactly what you can do.
You think he's got what it takes? You're talking out your bum.
No, I'm not. He can do it. Right, Jorn?
I'll try then. I'll try really hard.
He looked up to me, man. Smiling.
Sometimes it's hard to judge, huh? What we're supposed to be protecting. It all gets a bit blurry.
Yeah.
Even so, his smile was the real thing. We should cherish that. Next time we'll think twice about who really needs punching.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Homie really did the fucking bro fist and everything. See, like, everybody gets like their own little story bits while a certain game. They only focus on like 3 characters.
So you saw it?
Huh?
Your husk. Your own lifeless husk. You've come across it?
How did you...
Your eyes. You looked like you were gazing into your own past.
That's crazy. Live long enough and you learn how to figure out stuff like that.
Oh, it hasn't been as long as you think. But folk do tell me I'm pretty sharp.
No. How come you don't wake these guys up? Can you use the help? Or is it because they'd just be Mobius fodder?
They can't be fodder. If we wake them up here, they'll be freed from the shackles of the flame clock.
So why then?
Because this is our fight. We don't know how long it'll take. And their lives are short.
So you don't want to get them mixed up in everything?
That's one reason.
And the other?
People need to learn who they really are. What they have to leave behind for posterity. I want them to wake up in a world that affords them that chance.
How do we discover who we really are?
That from the husk.
Yeah.
You won't find yourself there.
Huh?
You've got to look to the present and the future only. The one in the past, it isn't you. You didn't make that, and it's not yours.
Make that?
But look to the future, and you can build yourself up however you like. You can become whoever you want to be.
I can?
You've got the power to do so. Be true to yourself.
Thank you. That's...
Well, that's what my dad always said.
Your dad?
But it goes for you, too.
True to myself. We'll see.
Really? Did you seriously just burn your tongue again?
You saw that.
Well, your soup is one of the highlights of my day.
Really? Whoa, thanks. I'm flattered.
It was just the truth.
Want some to taste test?
For real? Good thing I got off early. You enjoy cooking?
Oh, it's been drilled into me. It's a ritual now. Can't really start the day without making a pot.
I get you. 2 months, huh? Since that battle.
Yeah.
You're tough. No joke.
Eh?
We heard from uni that you're just like us.
Oh, that part.
I've been plodding along, playing it all cool, but when we saw him again, I thought, nah, snuff all of this.
I'm scared too, just so you know. Since Monica told us the whole truth, I've hoped... No. I'm sure I'll see Miyabi again. I'm so sure of it.
Hard, wasn't it? Hearing that.
Yeah. But it sure beats ignorance.
That's what Noah thinks too. You're hard as nails.
What we don't know might as well not exist. It's an obvious way to think, but it isn't right. Closing my eyes doesn't mean evil disappears.
And so, you go on?
Yeah, I'll keep going.
She's got a
While my
point.
flame still flickers to the bitter end. With all of you.
You said it.
I like that once again everybody actually I don't know, I'll explain it later. Did we hear from Monica? Yeah, the ship's ready. And Mr. Salmon must have put a whole nighter. It's all going to kick off soon. Our preparation should also be complete. Let's rendezvous with Mr. Salmon at the port. Let's. Batman Who Laugh route. Oh yeah, going crazy and shit. Yeah.
Off we go.
Hey, looks like everyone else is here already.
What? You gonna blame me for eating too much soup or something?
Curious about training. Alright, there we go. Also, for the record, I do a lot of the nonsensical, like, side quests, usually off-screen, because a lot of them are just that nonsensical bullshit. I've been waiting for you. Ship is ready, is steady ready. Okay, I'm counting on you to bust out and get back Gonder. You're counting on us. Count on yourselves. You're coming too, aren't you? This isn't the Lost Numbers only job, you know, right now, you know? Jansen, you're in charge of the infiltration. Understood. Try not to drag us down, Ouroboros. Worry about yourselves. Simon, tell us the route. Or Meh. As said before, you cross along the Ethereal Sea with a good ship boundary and then go to the prison directly underneath the castle. Ah, good, right, through the fog. But here is important detail of importance. Even if all get in there without bumps and bruises, island surrounded by tall cliff on all sides. Boundary only run over water. After that, friends will need to proceed on their own strength. So we just need to do our best to climb up the cliff without getting run. If we can climb up just by doing our best, that'd be great. But it can't be done. If the prison is in Agnes Castle, that's going to be more heavily guarded than any old colony. Right on the money. Before you head to the prison, rendezvous with a soldier on a nearby in his son. Her name is Kasame. Oh my god. Her name is Kasame. She's the only soldier who's managed to escape from Hope's Rest. If we learn about how she managed to escape, we can use that information in our infiltration, isn't that right? Vinsong Holm is is on the way anyway. So rather than fiddle with janky comms, I'd rather it be best to just go there and chat. Yeah, makes sense. And that's all I gotta say. Get everything ready for departure. Okay. Alrighty doodles. The goodest of lucks to friends. What the fuck? Hey, are you not piloting us, Mr. Salmon? Salmon is tired from all night, after a long night of work. Please do not overwork for Salmon. Then who's our pilot then? The pilot is inside of you all along. Salmon sent information directly to any iris. Anyone who wants to pilot can fulfill dream. But however, if break boundary, it punishable by many spanking or mega spankings. All right, yeah, we get it. Fine. Riku will volunteer to pilot. Is that okay? Easier than working on Levinus. Riku is our mechanic back in the colony. He's good with stuff like this, so I trust him to lead us right. Sure, it'll be fine. Let's do our best. This Gondor person in the prison is our key to finding the whereabouts of the true queens. We'll have to pull this off. The castle beckons. I wonder why it's labeled a standard quest. Piloting the boundary. Press A near boundary to board. Accelerate. Okay.
Come on. Let's hop on the boundary.
You bet.
Wait, isn't this one of those, I forgot how to drive it already. There we go.
I'm starving. Got anything I can eat?
Oh, neat. Actually, how much experience do I have stocked up now? Oof, I can level up quite a bit, and I'm not going to, though.
Is everyone finished?
Alright, let's actually check the gems we can craft.
Pretty good, right? That's how it's done.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to grind, or not grind, but like look for materials and stuff.
Ah, there we go. Everyone got their strength back?
Actually, I'm curious. Can I drive this up anywhere else? Oh, look, it's the beach area from Xenoblade 1. The Aetherius Sea. Alright, my question is, am I going to run into a hero?
Wait up. I heard
Yep,
something.
this is a hero quest.
What is it, Mimi? Banana seat person on ground!
Who? What in the...
Stay with me. We'll patch you right up.
Oh, she's the,
To help.
Fiona. Oh, no.
Stop moving. You don't understand. I promised them. Said I'd keep them safe. If I'm the only one that survives, then it's all been for nothing. I have to go.
Oi.
Huh? I'm not.
Oh, what? You're really serious then? How are you gonna save anyone when you can barely stand yourself? You got a death wish or something?
Let's break it down. As I see it, you have two options. You can go in and try to save them by yourself.
Or you can let us pitch in. Which one of those strikes you as the better idea, eh?
You want to help me?
I don't know. That depends. But I wouldn't be in such a hurry to throw my life away. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
It's just a quick patch-up, but it should help you think straight. Sorry about Lance and his threatening display of idiocy.
What's threatening?
You missed the point.
I did not miss the... Oh.
Look, you can relax. We're all friends here.
Would you mind telling us what's going on? Yeah, okay. There was a Kavesi raid. There was no time. I had to cause a diversion, so I leapt in without a second thought. After that, it's all
I'm pretty sure your entire crew is dead.
Remind Riku of someone Riku know?
Oh.
Whatever the case may be, we had best hurry. Judging by the situation, your allies were likely forced apart and are now fighting alone.
It really sounds like it would help to have some numbers on your side, no?
For now, let's take the best course of action we can. The best course? My name is Fiona. I am the commander of Colony Mu. I know this might be a lot to ask, seeing as we've just met. But please, lend me your strength. I need to save my people.
And like that, Fiona has joined our party. Transparent Dreams.
We have some new names registered.
All right, what's your job looking like? You are a special healer that excels in support, using buffs and inspire allies to. There are many jokes I could make. I am not going to make them because I'm going to get jumped somewhere if I do. Let me actually.
on, everyone. I'm on my way. Please, there's no time to spare.
Yes, we know.
Let's hurry.
Like right here. Ooh, I see red. And then you know what that means.
Summer. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have been alone.
Let's send her on. Her voice deserves to be heard.
All right.
I guess this is fate too, huh?
Yeah, like that, we're done. But I'm pretty sure that's not the only dead member she's got.
I'll whack him good.
Oh, what the fuck?
Come here! I got something for you! Appreciate it! Enemy's broken away from me! Come here! I got something for you!
Perfect time.
Unbreakable power!
Why?
I got you!
Keep it up,
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
Oh, the master of an art.
You itching to get wrecked?
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I got something for you!
Thanks for the support!
Enemy's broken away from me! I got something for you!
Thanks for the support! Overfall! Power ring!
Enemy's broken away from me!
Demon
Falcon, come here! I got something for you!
Thanks for the support!
Enemy's broken away from me!
Resonant Fear Point! Crush!
Come here! I got something for you!
Cheers, look dead! Violent! Blurry! Aerial!
No love lost! Falcon!
Knocked on my belt.
I could have handled that on my own.
If only I was stronger.
I mean, if you,
It's not over yet.
bro, I'm seeing a lot of red around here.
Oops, they found us.
Come here! I got something for you!
Wow, thanks! Fear Point!
No ball!
Gale Staff!
Top one!
Soul Barrage! How's that?
Sidewise! Energy grenade!
Falcon!
Rocket! Death! Overfall!
Break!
Now we're in the swing of things! Resonant Blast!
You're on fire, lad!
Good going, you. We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl
Jeez.
with the gall!
We're already almost at level 50. That is concerning. Oh, that's another group dead.
Sean. You kept up. It must have hurt so much. Fiona, leave the rest to us. Yes. Be at rest.
Hold on one sec.
I wonder if it's going to rain.
Bro, if everything and anything could just stop trying to fight all of us, that'd be great.
Hey, crying isn't going to change anything. Noah, Mio, would you mind taking care of everyone?
Why don't they just automatically go into the send-off animation? I never get that. Kind of feel bad for this colony because like most of the niggas are dead.
I don't want to lose them.
Oh, Fiona.
Well, this was entertaining. Quite a contest.
Indeed. And it ended with your loss. Irma! What took you?
Sorry. How's everyone?
Fiona! Oh, Fifi, I was so worried about you.
Jesus Christ.
We're surrounded. And pretty badly depleted.
Men, aim for that banner. It's their commander, Fiona.
Dream on, mother!
We should go.
All of us. Yes. We didn't ask for these outsiders. This is still our fight.
But the wounded...
Ah, it's nothing. We're good.
Yeah, we're fine. Still fighting fit.
Relax, Fifi. You worry far too much.
In Colony Mu, we fight as one. Right, folks?
You guys...
They're gonna die, you know that, right?
Trust your crew.
Trust yourself. Trust in victory.
All hearts as one! We'll make it! Together!
Yeah!
Jesus Christ, never do that again. Never do that again, please. That's all I ask.
I see you! Something for you!
Ah, crap.
We can do this again!
I'm done.
Fuck it. I want to see what she does in the chain attack.
How's this for a bull ride? Only!
Even though I feel like I feel like in this game you definitely do not want to use chain attacks if you don't want to overlevel like crazy. Like, it has to happen, otherwise you're screwed.
Leave it to uni.
I used my thinking muscles for this one.
Any last word? Hit them where they least expect.
Charge, chain attack, gauge, and grants power. What the hell?
I'll start it off. You're in for it now.
This'll end it.
Wait, you've seen this crap too, right?
I'll give it a go. I just thought of a great idea.
Check out what I've got. Coming right up.
I'll start us off.
I'll follow your lead.
Yes, we beat us. Guys, that was incredible.
Yeah, that happened.
Sparks! Too strong!
Retreat! Retreat!
We made it.
Fiona! Fifi!
Irma, all of you. You pulled through. Thank you.
Come on now, of course we did.
We made a promise, right? Come what may, we'll always be together.
Lance, everybody. Thank you so much for saving our lives.
Whoa! All right, steady on. We're not deaf.
You were just gonna walk away. I couldn't let you go without a proper thank you. Even if you're Ouroboros, the betrayers.
Hang on.
No. No need to explain. You're our saviors.
That's right. You even healed our wounded.
Yeah, you don't look like baddies to me.
Exactly.
We also sent off your dead, so...
And I noticed that when we were fighting side by side, you guys all trust one another. That's why.
You've made up your mind, have you, Fiona?
Yeah. That's why I want to try trusting too. I want to destroy our flame clock. Would you mind doing us this one last favor?
It's hardly a problem for us, but why the sudden request?
We heard about a liberated colony from Nopon travelers. That's what got me thinking. There should be more to life than spending it fighting all the time. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different.
Sounds to me like you've been mulling it over.
This has to change. I want to change myself. I want to change the way things are.
Good on you.
Looks like you got it figured out.
You'll trust me.
That's the same look you gave us when we first met. You'll do anything to protect your friends, won't you?
All right then. Let's make tracks for Colony Mu.
That is, if she didn't still seem to be having second thoughts. Care to tell us why?
Oh, you noticed? Well, that makes things easier. There are two major stumbling blocks. The first is that you'll have to somehow outwit the consul. And second, that only that consul knows the location of the flame clock under discussion.
Huh? How can you not know? The one you see right now? That's just a fake.
Fake? How's that then?
Oh, but the consul isn't here right now. This might be the right time to act.
Fiona, this isn't the place to be having this conversation.
Right. Sorry.
In any case, let's talk details at the colony. Our people are on their last legs. We'll need time to get back to strength.
Yeah, most of you guys are
Please,
dead.
take this.
Circlet of Wisdom.
I'm happy you were able to send everyone on their way. It really helped me to be a little more positive. Thank you.
Oh, so if you didn't,
requests.
so if you didn't send her
We'll be waiting for
people,
you
you
at
would
Colony
have
U.
not gotten
Don't
it.
keep us waiting too long.
Bet you $5
Always
for
nice to see a new face.
Kavesi dog tags. May as well unlock the place.
Always nice to see a new
Yeah, that's what I
face.
say. May as well unlock the place so we can actually, you know, teleport back here. Alright, Mew, what the hell do your people got?
Huh. Would you believe it? What you got?
Circle of Wisdom. Increase. Deal 30. Wait. Deal 30. Take. Why would anybody want this? Alright. That's. No. I'll take this and then this and then move on.
Together now.
On it.
Izmir as Lan's getting all the healing classes. Bro, I have no idea, man. Like, Lan's the beginning, nothing but healing, even though he's supposed to be a defender. It's the same thing where, like, Uni is supposed to be a healer, but she keeps getting all the DPS and tank classes.
Wah! Such flower power! Manana flubbered!
Everyone, we've been waiting for you.
This is awesome! Did you guys make this?
I suppose we did. Whenever we say farewell to a friend, we plant flower seeds. They kept growing over time, and before we knew it, we had this. It's beautiful, but to think of all the departed. Standing still spells death. If we can't achieve victory, there will be no tomorrow. But still, we didn't want to forget that they were all here once.
So that's why you're getting all teary-eyed.
What? No. It's just the pollen.
It doesn't take much to get Commander Boohoo here going.
Irma?
Looks like you're taking a lot on your shoulders. Doesn't it weigh you down?
A little. I just wish I wasn't such a weakling.
You can put the burden down whenever you want, you know. You can still choose to keep things the same as always. I wouldn't think any less of you if you did. Neither would anyone else here.
I love you for saying that, Irma. Just like I love everyone here. And Colony Mew, where I met you all.
Oh my god.
And ever since I realized that...
Sorry, I'm looking at a
tomorrow
tweet,
stopped looking
and it's
so
like,
dark.
me, I should take it off for the day from content creation to recharge my brain. I said we streaming today.
And that's exactly why I can't run away from my responsibility.
I get it. Whatever happens, I trust in you.
And I trust you too.
Fiona, Irma.
All the squad leaders have assembled. We can start the meeting at your convenience.
Understood. I'll be right there.
Oh, but before that, Fifi... Checkle ambush! Coochie coochie coo!
Stop it!
Loosen up, Fifi. Get it all out here.
Yep, now she's back to herself.
We're waiting in the square.
Why? I'll get you back, you'll see. Run away!
That's cute. But I want your job now, so if you just hand it over.
It's hard to imagine that the console will make it easy for us with the flame clock. Someone will surely pay for this with their life. Again. Please, do whatever you can to make sure it's not Fiona.
Are we seriously gonna do it now? Those Kavesi dudes are still loitering around.
Who's loitering again?
God, he's huge.
Sounded like someone was having a bit of a whinge. We all good here?
We're great. Right, Tallow? Right, Chief. No whinging here.
Say again?
Nothing to say, really. The dudes are still loitering around.
Who's loitering again?
God, huge.
Sounded like someone was having a bit of a whinge. We all good here?
We're great. Right, Tallow?
Not the real flame clock.
You said nobody knows where your real flame clock is except the console. How are we supposed to find it then?
I don't suppose we could just ask the console? Oh, come on! Why the huge sigh? I was just asking. Someone had to ask.
Well, it has to be somewhere, or the status quo wouldn't be maintained. If you fight, the flame clock must fill up. Suppose you were to harvest a large pool of life in a short time.
Oh, it would flow into the real clock.
I'd like to investigate any large-scale combat engagements you may have experienced. If we're lucky, someone may have witnessed some signs of the flame clock's operation.
Can we take a look into your past battle records? Of course. I'll have them delivered to you.
If the current flame clock is fake, what happens when your rank goes up?
As far as I know, I don't think that's ever happened.
Wait, you're joking. You've always been on the same level.
Nico, that's me. Heard something from the console one time. She said to tough it out and do exactly as instructed, and everything would be all right.
Oh? I was told something else. People only see what they want to see, I think it was.
Meaning?
Meaning nobody actually wants to see how much is left on their clock, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if you knew, you'd just stress out over it, cunt.
A little more stressing wouldn't go amiss in your case, Tallow, you turkin head.
What? Why'd you gotta call me names?
Just cause.
This is the most British I've heard this entire game.
Wow.
Well, we don't know exactly what the console intended, but she must have had something in mind to go to these lengths rigging the contraption.
I think we've more or less heard all we need.
Yeah, I think so too. It's time to get to work. Let's check out the loose threads we've uncovered.
We should investigate the supplies in the warehouse and the colony's battle record data. I'll make sure everyone gives you their full cooperation.
We'll also try looking around for anything we might have missed.
If anything turns up, we'll be in touch.